Hi, honey. So what are we doing today?
We are going to the Appleton History Museum.
So why would we go to the Appleton History Museum?
We're going to meet with Gwen Sargeant, the Vice President.
And Gwen and the Appleton History Museum in general, they've been one of our clients for, I don't even know how many years, quite a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been in a different building for a while, and they just bought a new one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's bigger, and it's a unique Appleton landmark. And it's got some interesting architecture, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yes.
And the interior is, how would you describe the interior?
It is unique.
It's really a beautiful building and very heavily manufactured, very heavy building, which is a good thing because they recently were able to install in one of the new displays some machinery from the former Courtney Woolen Mill in Appleton.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see video that we did of the Courtney Woolen Mill while it was operating. Denise will put the link below. Very historic mill that just closed this year. Tom Courtney, the last owner, has retired. Mm-hmm. So you can see that machinery now in the new Appleton History Museum when it opens in just a few days.
Yep, November 20th is their opening.
November 20th, coming right up. So we're recording this as part of our October Photo Challenge vlog. So, a few weeks from now, you'll be able to visit this museum and it'll be worth it.
Mm-hmm. So we're hoping to get a little bit of a sneak peek.
Yeah, and we're running a little late, so we have to pack up the camera and get on the road and get over there.
Yep, so see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, I'm here with Gwen Sargeant, Vice President of the Appleton History Museum, and we're very lucky today to be able to talk with Gwen.
Hi, welcome to Appleton History Museum. We are currently underway putting together all new exhibits for the new History Museum. We are in the process of creating a sports exhibit. We have the Courtney exhibit. We have an amazing cashless payment system running around from the Glaudeman Gage department store in Appleton. So if you have memories of that, you'll get a treat to see it in action here. And we're just working really hard to get this museum open by November 20th for our grand opening.
Gwen's going to give us a sneak peek of all the exhibits at the new Appleton History Museum right now.
So, Gwen, what is that?
This is a Lamson cash carry machine. So back in the day at Glaudeman Gage, they actually ran all the money in this machine to the upstairs for the accounting system. So we actually were able to acquire this because Mike Gage saved it back in the early 2000s when the building was going to be torn down. So we're excited to be able to display this. It goes through the walls here and makes a loop onto the other end and comes back again. So, and you can send a little bit of cash if you want. So, and
ooh, money.
So eventually, this will all be able to send all the way down the hallway. We're working on it now.
Cool.
So it's going to run all the way down the hallway, past the Presto exhibit and the sports exhibit, makes the circle here. We're going to have an exhibit that talks about our building. So that is a work in progress as well. There's a wonderful 1931 blueprint that was given to us by the owner of the building that we purchased it from, Chris Sitzman. So we're lucky to have that, and it's wonderful that he saved it. And then we're also going to be featuring all different made in Appleton items. So this clock was made by Tony Spoler in Appleton. And so we're excited to have these neat items that were actually made here in Appleton. Badger Plug is another Appleton business that has been here a really long time. So we actually have some great photos of Badger Plug. And we have some sample plugs as well. So their original site of theirs was business was on East John Street at the Fox River. There is just amazing photographs of their original business locations and where they moved to along the way. And then also all of these great plugs that you can take a peek at to see all the things that Badger Plug actually makes. So these are the kind of things you'll get to see if you stop by the museum for the grand opening on November 20th. Also some wonderful wooden airplanes made by the Jolene Toy Company. So there's a lot here, but there's a lot left to go. So we're in progress and the countdown has begun to the grand opening. And now we are entering the Courtney Woolen Mill exhibit. So in this exhibit, we look at from 1880 when the mill was originally opened by the Kellys, all the way through the Courtney family owning it, retired. And so we were able to acquire the wool carding machine. So we'll get to see that in just a minute. So and then we designed our walls, and we're just getting started with this too, so there's more to come. But you get to see the process for sheep, shear, skirt, wash, and pick. And then we have Tom Courtney donated the picking machine to us, which is pretty incredible, so we're excited to have that. We have a lot of information about the Courtney family and all their years. J.B. Courtney bought the mill in 1905, and then they ran it until 2024 when Tom retired. So, and then we're super excited about this glass. So Tri-City Glass donated this amazing glass to us, so I like to show it off. So. And then, you know, you get to see the big machine. So this is kind of a neat showing you what's coming. So the wool carding machine, all of its parts, the different names for the parts. You get to see Tom's original tools here as well, and all the picking machine information, which is pretty exciting. And then we come all the way in, and you'll get to see in this exhibit the wool carding machine. So our Tom's wool carding machine that he donated is pretty incredible, and it actually is not just static, so it's just not a machine that's sitting there, but you'll actually get to see this machine run, which is a pretty cool opportunity to see in person. There's lots of information. We still have lots of work to do, but put November 20th, our grand opening, on your calendar. So we have a wonderful website. You can go to appletonhistory.com, and there's not much on there yet for the sneak peek, so you're getting ahead of the sneak peek, but after October 20th, there'll be a lot of information about this new museum coming your way. So if you want to see our old museum, it is open until October 20th, so this weekend at 128 North Durkee Street. So, and the new museum is at 231 West Franklin Street.
And how can people support you?
You can donate in person, so you can always stop by with a check. We love that. Or mail us a check at 231 West Franklin Street, the new museum.
Well, thank you, Gwen, for bringing us on a tour.
You're welcome. I'm really glad you guys stopped by to get a sneak peek of what's going on. Got a lot to do yet, but we're pretty excited about what's happening so far. All the way through the Courtney family owning it, and in 1924? What year is it? 2024? I'm off of like 100 years, so it's history.
Well, it's too bad you can't buy cars like that now anymore.